So someone heard about my Twitch takes, how I feel about Twitch, and they sent me this the other day and said, "Oh, you'll enjoy this." So, with as simple as "Oh, you'll enjoy this," I'm pretty ready. I am ready to see what she says. It says, "Why I almost sued Twitch." You should have. They're really messing with some people.
Little update today. I figured that it's been
I don't even know
5
who
months
this is, by the way.
since I posted this video, and I really thought that you guys
Jayanime.
deserved an update on the situation. I have gotten a lot of questions recently. Some people still wondering if the situation has been resolved. Most of my community does know, the people who join my Twitch streams
Tell me about
weekly and the people who are part of my Discord community. But I wanted to make sure I did a video here as well, just because I think it's worth making a video about. I want to tell you what happened to me and where I am now compared to where I was at the beginning of this year. I'm recording this video at the beginning of June, 5 months ago. At the beginning of this year, Twitch completely locked me out of my account. If you want the full details and a very upset Flexie, go check out that video.
Flexie.
This is an update on the situation. But basically, I was locked out. I was hacked. There was
Okay.
fraud done
I
on
just
my
want the clip, though,
account,
please.
and Twitch was doing nothing at all to help out the creator, to listen to me and
Now that sounds like a Twitch move, huh? Not helping the creator, not telling you locked out. That sounds like Twitch in a nutshell, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
say that I was actually hacked and I didn't do anything and that someone did something in my account. It took me over a month to get my account back because I was talking to robots like AI or a
Of
wall,
course.
and I was never able to find a person. So it was
Oh,
a
my
very
favorite.
stressful time. Finally got my account back, started streaming.
Especially when it's your livelihood. That's why I think everyone should multi-stream. Ever since I multi-streamed from Twitch, Rumble, and Kick, I have grown exponentially. Life's been better, less stressful. Everything's been good. And people have told me I should multi-stream to YouTube. I'll think about it. But I upload my VODs there anyways. I don't know if it matters.
Again. And grant you, this was right after I did my Naruto Pain Arc event over on Twitch in December. Then, right before my payout happened for the month of December, I was locked out of my account. So my last payout on Twitch was in the middle of November. So many people showed up and supported all through December, and then right before I was able to receive that income and support from all of you, lost my account, no communication. Twitch
Took all
kept
the
telling
money
me that
from
everyone
you.
was on holiday and to basically fuck off. And then I struggled all through January.
Sounds like a Twitch move. You know who didn't do that? Both Kick and Rumble. Instantly, any response that or question I had, instantly handled.
To try and get in contact with someone and solve it. Finally got my account back in February, began to stream again, was equally very happy to be back.
Why didn't you stream on the other platform, lady? Just say you streamed on Kick for those months. That's what I would have done.
And to hang out with everyone
Exclusively.
again because I love hanging out with all of you. It's so much fun, but at the same time, I was terrified that it could happen again at
Right.
any minute because I didn't know who did that to me in my account, how that happened. Twitch was giving me no information. They just randomly opened my account back up. So I began streaming again because you guys are so amazing as a community. You continued to support me through February, March, April, but what I was struggling with, and this is bringing me anxiety talking about, I don't like
Sure.
this. I like keeping it positive. I deal with this stuff kind of in the back, behind the scenes.
seems
This
anxious.
is something I don't like my community knowing about, but it was actually affecting my community
In your
and
personal
it was
life.
making me incredibly angry.
Probably.
What was happening is that when I got my account back, I was not receiving payouts. It was saying I was not qualified. So then I was like, well, then where the fuck is all of that money going? All of the support that all of you were showing me, all of the subs, everything. Where is that money going? Because I wasn't receiving it. I continued to reach out every single week, this entire fucking year. Every single week, I had to open up ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket. Hey, I'm not receiving my funds. You are literally taking money from my community and your content creators. What can I do to fix this? Is it because of my new address? Is there a setting that I need to change? Because after I got my account back from being hacked, I had not received anything. So this is now not receiving any funds since November of last year. November 13th. So December, January, February, March, April, no funds. And I kept streaming, but it made me want to stop. It just made me want to give up. Why do this if they're stealing? Twitch was stealing from me, stealing from you. All of these incredible people that show up to my streams and support me. We have fun together. We watch anime together. I do unboxings as well. And we just hang out and have a great time. And there was a certain point.
Yeah, that sounds super wholesome and super sweet. Rolf wanted me to watch anime on stream, and I was like, I mean, we already got one sexual complaint for YouTube. Let's not do that again.
Point in like March and April where someone would gift subs. Inside, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to receive that money. It's probably going straight to Twitch because they're stealing. They're taking. Like, I was trying to figure this out behind the scenes. I ended up talking about it in my Discord to the main group of people who usually show up. I told my mods about it. I told a lot of people about it. I mean, this whole event made me go on to X, onto Twitter, make an account to try and reach out to Twitch personally and to fix all of this. I had content creators also reach out and reshare things on X. Shout out to Nick who helped me do that. By the way, if you guys don't follow me on X, please do, because apparently with situations like this, the more clout you have, the more that they'll listen to you. And I was trying to stay away from that app forever, but I had to do it in order to try and get their attention. Please follow me over there in case anything happens again so that we can rally. But it was incredibly stressful and I couldn't understand what the fuck was going on. They told me to try the onboarding process again. I did that. And then they said, oh, because you did the onboarding process again and you changed your payment type towards the end of the month, you have to wait a whole nother month now to see if it works.
Why?
So then I was like, well, what the fuck? Now I had to wait like a whole nother month streaming, receiving gifts from all of you, not knowing if I was going to get any of it. It kind of sucked the joy out of my experience streaming. I felt horrible. They would close my ticket. I'd immediately reopen a new ticket the same day, explaining all over again. I had so many photos that I sent them to. I even began to say, look, if you don't fix this, I'm going to have to seek legal actions. I'm going to leave the platform.
She should have did all these things. I mean, from November to when did this come out? 3 weeks ago, so the beginning of June. That's minimum. How many followers does she have on Twitch? Give me a second. 19.7 thousand minimum. $10K. Yeah, $10K minimum. That is not a small chunk. In multiple states, that would be basically theft or negligence on the company's behalf. I mean, suing would be completely reasonable, I think.
You are stealing. You are stealing from my community. And they would say that they couldn't release certain payouts if there was fraudulent activity within that month. So then I was like, well, can you look at the details, take out the fraudulent activity, whatever the hell happened, and allow me to receive everything else that happened that month, all of the other funds? What gives you the right to just take everything? Apparently, they actually do reserve the right to withhold payouts if there's fraudulent activity. So if you're a creator and if you have an issue, if you're pushed out of your account, banned, if there's fraudulent activity, if someone hacks you, Twitch has the right to keep the money you earned from all of the hours that you spent streaming on their platform. It makes me sick to talk about, and that's why I think it's taken me this long to make this video, because it's disgusting. And I feel like at this point there's no good options out there for streamers, for us to just hang out and have a good time.
Why don't you go to Kick? Yeah, why don't you start streaming on Kick? Or your YouTube channel, or Rumble. But mostly Kick. Kick has everything Twitch does, and they pay you more based on donations. Yeah. Just, Twitch has been such a nightmare to everything. Like, they've been a nightmare to me. I don't like to talk about it, but they have not treated me well either. Absolutely, a lot of crap, really.
There's pros and cons almost everywhere with every platform, but Twitch is more and more becoming something that I don't want to be a part of, and I don't feel supported, and it's scary because I feel like any day it can happen again, and they're not going to care. So I began to seek legal actions because I was done. It's not the fact that I wasn't getting paid, I just want you to know that, because Twitch is not the main source of my income, but it is a good chunk of it. That's not what made me mad. What made me fucking furious was the fact that they were taking advantage of my community's kindness. They were...
You know, I think it should be illegal because her community was donating to her, not to the platform. Right? Isn't that receiving money under false pretenses?
Stealing from my community that I have built, I've fostered. We have such a fun time together. I feel like you guys trust me to a certain extent with certain things. I hang out in my Discord all the time. I love chatting in Twitch and live streams with all of you. So I felt anger on behalf of my community and the fact that they were withholding the funds, and that people who were trying to support a creator, the creator wasn't receiving any of it. Zero. And so I just thought it was really disgusting. I was literally on the verge of seeking legal actions. I was in contact with someone. You won't believe, and this timing is so weird. I don't know what happened. But April 28th, I received out of fucking nowhere a lump sum payout of apparently everything that they had owed me since December. The same day that I was about to seek legal actions, I was like, I'm done. I'm so done fucking around with this. I guess I have to do this. I guess this is how they're gonna maybe pay attention. Nope. The same exact day, I got a lump sum of every single month since April 28th when that happened. And you know, I opened up my stats, I looked at the calendar, and I made sure that they paid me in full for every single month. And it was exactly what they owed me since December. So weird timing. And I said, okay, I'm gonna wait and see what happens and see if my account is now normal and I will begin to receive monthly payouts. I received another payout in May. I should receive another one soon in June. Since I received the payment in May, I now feel a little more comfortable with the fact that, okay, my account seems to be back to normal, but that doesn't take the bitter taste out of my mouth of this entire experience. Man,
no,
and I even disabled ads.
She has every right.
I was like, fuck you, Twitch. You're not taking any more money from me and my community. And they run so many ads. I was like, you know what? My community's not getting ads. I disabled ads as much as I can. I think they still run like one or something. You can't completely disable ads, unfortunately, on Twitch, but I disabled all of the ones I possibly could. So the income that I make on there is strictly from the support of my community. And also, to work around the system, I created a page on Stream Elements for tipping. So a lot of people, while I'm streaming, they just go straight to the tipping button and they'll tip me rather than gifting subs. Because when you gift subs, right now for me, I am, I think, let me check. Yeah, my revenue split is 70-30 with Twitch. If you use the tipping system, I get like 99% of it. I think there is a small transaction fee. So I've been doing that to kind of also work around the fact that Twitch literally sucks ass. Disabled ads, made the tipping page. But yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I am seeking other options for streaming. I started streaming on YouTube. It's been so much fun. It sucks because I can't react to anime over here on YouTube. That is strictly on Twitch. But yeah, I just want to let you know that I am seeking other options. And I wanted to bring this up especially because I see in the reaction community quite a lot of issues right now. People getting banned, people moving platforms because of all of the issues that they've experienced with Twitch. And I just wanted to update you guys on my amazing relationship with Twitch and how, yeah, I'm not having a good time over there on Twitch. Perfect. I love hanging out with you guys. I have a...
her getting up at Twitch has made me so incredibly happy. The more people that get upset at Twitch, the better they will become because they need and have to fix this.
A lot of streams planned for this month. It is my 1-year anniversary going full-time with the channel here on YouTube and with everything else on Patreon and Twitch. And it's my birthday month, so there's a lot to celebrate, a lot of special streams I have in mind. While I do like what Twitch used to be, I'm finding it more and more unbearable to be on that platform because of the lack of support that they provide the creator. It's actually the platform I make the least amount of money on. And that's not to say, even though I have hundreds, sometimes thousands of people showing up to my Twitch streams and hundreds of gifted subs, it's still the platform I make the least amount of money on because they're taking everything from me. So I am sitting here considering my options and thinking about what to do next. And I wanted to give you guys this update on the whole Twitch situation since I made that video at the beginning of this year. And I just want to say that I appreciate you guys for continuing to show up to my streams, to continuing.
I've never watched her, but I'll definitely check out one of her streams after watching this for sure. I like to do that kind of stuff. To see other people and how they act on stream.
To support me. I'm here to create good vibes. I just want to have fun with you guys. I want to have interesting discussion. I want to laugh. I want to just hang out and watch anime and have a place to geek out with a bunch of people who also love anime. And this is why I do this. I appreciate you guys so much for, even though those of you who knew what was going on still showed up, still supported. And I just want to say thank you so much. Honestly, I hope that in the future, if I do decide to move to a different platform, that you would continue to support me and continue to bring the good energy, the good vibes, the fun. Because I think no matter where I go, it doesn't matter the platform. What matters is the community that we've created here, supporting me as a content creator, trusting my decision, and also if I feel like that platform will help me grow the most or make me feel...
Hold on. Update kick, just in case. Took me a while to make this, but I really wanted to share with you. I'm going to be, since I made the last video, update on the situation. I think it's very important. Well, there she goes. She actually did make a kick. Let me click this link for a sec. Hold on, let me play this.
Supported. I feel incredibly supported on Patreon. YouTube is a mixed bag, but I'll never leave YouTube because that's how I met all of you. But Twitch, I feel like Twitch has got to go, and I don't really know what to do. I'm weighing my options right now, guys. Just want to let you know that. Thankfully, everything's okay now. But who knows, I might wake up tomorrow and it might happen all over again. And if that happens, I think I know where I'm going. Yeah, but that's Flexie out. Thank you guys for listening. I hope that cleared up.
Yeah, 2 days ago she did her first Kick stream, then did another one. Absolutely based. Leaving Twitch. Love to see it. I'm glad that that you're here. So you know what? Like this video. I think she deserves more than what she was owed. I think they owe her restitution for withholding the money for that long period of time. And I think she's made the right decision because subs on Kick give her 95% of the revenue, which is way more. And they don't have to go through Streamlabs or Stream Elements for tipping. They can just go right through Kick because on Kick you only get 5% negativity. So you know what? This is great. Love to see it. Let me get to the next video here. But yeah, I absolutely support this. She seems super cool, super chill. Glad I watched it.